what is unit of resistance? Obviously, Ohm. But why? Let's see more about Ohm. To George Simon Ohm, you were born on 16 March 1787 in Germany. You were born in a family who used to manufacture locks. When you were quite young, your dad noticed that you were highly interested in maths and science. But there was one great thing which your dad did. He started to study science and maths himself so he can give more knowledge to you. When you are young, your dad noticed that you are highly interested in maths and science. But I could not imagine what he did. He started to study maths and science himself so he can give more knowledge to you and your brother. He started to introduce to you small experiments which he would use to fascinate the young child inside you. As you grew up with a great interest in maths and science, soon, in the early age only, you started to work as a professor in University of Bern. While you used to teach in the college, you continued your study and research work simultaneously. Finally, your hard work of 6 years paid off. You got the doctorate. After some years, you joined the Jesuit University of Cologne as a professor and a departmental head. While working there, you published a research paper which had an important research in the history of science, which we know today as Ohm's law, which is I equal to V upon R, that is current equal to voltage upon resistance. But alas, no one paid heed to the paper and the research. You didn't get the recognition for almost 20 years, and that hurt you. You were an emotional person, and thus you resigned from your job. As a result of this resignation, you had to face many financial crises. You left the world in 1854 in Munich, Germany. When you left the world, after that only the world recognized the importance of your research, and thus unit of resistance was named as Ohm as a sign of respect towards you. But your story does not teach us only science or the hard work. Your story teaches us patience. Your work was not recognized for almost 20 years. Your story teaches us belief. To have belief in what we do and why we do. Thank you. So friends, this was my today's episode. Do let me know how you find it. And yes, as always, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to Bhavataranga.